Hey, what's happening, people? We are back for our second of many MLB The Show 16 live streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 2 p.m. specific time. All right, Gil, so we have an auto hit right here, right? And I guess we're going to start talking about variety and the variety of animations that we've added this year.
Yeah, so like Ramon said, we spent a lot of time in the motion capture studio this year. Thousands of animations we've put in, and that includes a lot of the personalized stuff that we've done. We incorporated a new feature that Ramon touched on, which is the out of position logic, and that's mainly for, like if you're trying to stock your lineup with a bunch of really good hitters, but they aren't necessarily, good defensive players. You can't just take a center fielder and put him in at shortstop, and you can't take a catcher and put him in, well, that's not really a good example, but like a right fielder and put him at third base. Right. So the idea behind it is to give these guys a set of animations where they kind of look silly when they're trying to catch the ball. It's not very efficient. They're not going to get much done catching the ball and throwing the ball because the way that we did them, they will actually not branch when they catch the ball. They look a little goofy when they do it, and it's kind of a deterrent for them to even want to go that route.
Right. So online and Diamond Dynasty, guys.
Yeah, that's where it'll really help. It's no more cheating there, and it's kind of a fun thing, and it's a little more strategy involved in actually playing the real game of baseball. So
no more Big Papi at second base.
Yeah, no more David Ortiz at second base. And yes,
if you do, he's going to look really awkward.
Right. And yes, you were seeing the new dirt infield at Toronto, which got copied up like in the last couple of days. Work fast here. Yeah,
so as far as variety goes, we are blessed with a list of great athletes that we bring into our motion capture studio to capture all different kinds of animations, from swings to catches to throws, pitching animations. We are very serious about who we use and what we use them on. I don't get pitchers to do fielding animations, and I don't get fielders to do pitching animations. So we get ex-professional athletes, or actually players that are still playing in the off-season, to come in and do moves. We're actually lucky to have some people here that have played the game and are able to do it at a high level. So that makes our life really easy to have the studio across the street and to go in there whenever we need to. What we have here is what you're seeing live is just, we use these widgets, and I know you know about this because we've talked about them before, but we've created a play where you're going to see the same play over and over again. You're just going to see a variety of different hits and a variety of different catches and throws to give you a little idea of how much we have put in. So I got to give some kudos to the animators and to the AI guys for the amount of work and effort that they've put into all of this. When you guys look at this live like this, there's so many different animations that go into one play, and it's hard to tell because the animators and the AI guys do such a good job of linking up one animation to the next. So the final result looks smooth, and you can't even tell that you're going maybe 8 animations within one play because we're transitioning from one to the next.
Right.
So those guys did a tremendous job in just getting this stuff, especially this year, into the game, because we really focused on variety. We wanted to get tons of new animations, get rid of a lot of the old catches and throws that have been in there for such a long time. And it makes a big difference when you watch the game, especially for the first time.
Right. And guys, again, for all of our streams, we'll only be answering questions focused on the stream. So gameplay and animations, any other questions on other parts of the game, we won't be answering those. So please keep your questions based on the subject at hand.
Here's Gil messing with some widgets. Some of you guys might remember those from last year's streams. We got our little developer tools that we like to use. That's what he's using to set up these hits.
Sure, yeah, the Human IK is something that we wanted to do last year, and with the amount of resources we had, we couldn't get to it, so we started on it this year. This is going to be something that we're going to elaborate on in the future, and we're really excited about Human IK and what it can do for us. One of the big areas, and you can go on the picture right here, if you're familiar with our game and you've watched how you go from one animation to the next, we call them transitional moves. If the poses don't match, then you would see a lot of foot sliding and body changing directions unnaturally. So what the Human IK does, it allows you to be in a different position when you start a new move. So when you make a transition from one move to the next, you don't necessarily have to be pose matched.
Yeah.
The human IK, we can control all the different parts of the body to make sure that it looks a little bit more smooth. So what we try to do is we try to get reactions. Last year, if you would have saw this play, this pitcher's feet would have
He'd
slid.
be sliding all over the place.
So how does he finish? He finishes close to normal. So, you know, all pitchers finish in a little different foot position. Some actually, like Ventura for the Royals, swings all the way around. And so for him, he was horrible last year. He would have spun all the way around, like 90 degrees facing home, and then we would have sent him off doing his hit reaction, or that was a cool play. You know, doing his hit reaction. But now we've done him from 3 different foot positions after the pitch is released, depending on what his style is. And then the human IK fixes any inaccuracies within that. So basically your result is going to be a seamless transition from the end of the pitch to whatever transition, whether the guy hits a home run, whether he's got to run and go cover first base, whether he's got to go get a bunt, or he's just watching a ball that's, you know, like a base hit, you know, the right side. And of course, all of his hit reactions, if the ball's going to hit him, he's getting out of the way or trying to make a catch. You want to hit a bomb, right?
We see. Oh, that is.
Chicken wing.
As a chicken wing.
Chicken wing. Iffy parrots. Ed Wing. Hey, there's me getting groovy. Just run out there too.
Bam. All right. So
You guys are always together.
let's see.
Inseparable.
Donaldson's.
Yeah.
So Donaldson has a personalized home run swing, and he has some celebrations as well. Dropping tanks. All right, so you saw Donaldson personalized home run swing. He should go low when he goes by third base. That should be specific to him. Should go
Calling
low.
it.
Do you go low? Yep.
Yep.
He goes low, so that's new. Should throw up the 6s. Will we get the 6s this time?
Give us the 6s.
There's the 6s. All right, and now you'll see a tandem home plate presentation with Jose Bautista. He'll brush some dirt off his shoulders. And we've added tons of those into the game this year. All right, so bam.
PlayStation